Welcome back to Let's Play Overlord. It's time to wait for the next day and then hit the air raid shelter, because there's really nothing I can do about those strafing attacks by the Luftwaffe. It is the 21st of May. Let's see what HQ has got for us. Seriously, a marshalling yard? This is a medium-sized yard, supposedly. Across that car, there's 2 flights of Mustangs. And we'll be using bombs for this. So could you repeat the start? Angers marshalling yard. Is that a small marshalling yard? Or a large one? No, it's a small one, and... no, sorry, it's a large one, and the large marshalling yards. We haven't really hit them very much, so that makes sense that we ought to hit that one. Alright. Been briefed, so I'm ready to fly. Oh my gosh. There are enemies very close by. There's just... I would have loved to drop my bombs first, but if I do that, I'm not going to be able to drop them at all. Alright. Just trying to roll so as to make myself as hard a target as possible. And then I'll come back in. I'll have to try to get a shot on this guy. Got him. Let's move around so as not to become sitting duck for his wing. Where is he? Over there. Oh, he's coming in fast. Oh, yeah. I had to turn away. I was worried that would turn into a head-on collision. Oh, that was obviously just a spray and pray kind of firing. So was that. He flew right through it though. Oh my gosh, she's getting pretty close again. Whoa, what the? Oh, yeah, alright. He's definitely trying to get... Oh, it's the problem. I'm friggity dogfighting several of them here at the same time, which is obviously dangerous and difficult. And I've got a bomb load. Oh, yeah. This did not work out. So I'm obviously going to reload this, because I could have actually fairly easily bailed out of this one, to be honest. I just thought for once you'd get to see what happens when I lose my last pilot. Bad news, sir. We've taken such a beating. Operations are suspended and the invasion has been postponed. And yeah, I'm still here at Tangmere, but there's no operations because they've been suspended. I'm gonna reload though. I know I could have bailed out of that one. So I'm gonna try again. Oh. You didn't get the same mission, of course. I'll hit the air raid shelter. I'm wondering if I pick rodeo. No, that's what we already got. Ranger. What is a roadstead mission? Oh, that's to target coastal shipping. Transport plan, that's what we want. Transport plan. That I think is an attack on marshalling yards, that sort of thing. So then we got Mesidor marshalling yard. I hope that's not a small one. It's a small one and it's already been damaged. That's seriously pretty unlikely. We can manipulate this a little bit. I don't think there's any point attacking that one. Let's change first to Circus Battery, for example. And then change back to Transport Plan. And the upstream, let's see what we get this time. They insist on Mesidor, which is silly because it not only is a small marshalling yard and most of those have been put out of service already, it's already been damaged. Alright. So, If I pick trains, they're just going to send me out to hunt individual trains, aren't they? Really, we were supposed to do a Rodion mission. That was the original one. Let's do that and then plan the route from, I think, Cherbourg to Angers. That's the marshalling yard, isn't it? So that's what I want to try and get to. Oh, of course we want to see from Cherbourg to Angers. Probably not going to get any bombs this time then. 2 fights and Mustangs, no escort, and just cannons. Let's see if I can... No, I'll just get to Cherbourg then. 9. There's some ground targets over there. No air targets that I can really see. Ground target, probably train over there somewhere. Right, and there's all this flak here, which is why I can't just fast forward past this thing. I'm gonna move around a little bit, try and make myself hard to hit for flak. See if I can get that train over there. And I'm just gonna do one pass. If I miss, I miss. Because what I really want to do is try and get down to Angers, further south. Continue more or less this direction. I'm wondering, is it going east or west, this train? So to shoot up the locomotive rather than just the cargo. Oh, it's going west. Oh, seems I got it. It's gone from the list of ground targets anyway. And there's another ground target somewhere over there. I do believe that should be down southward, so that makes perfect sense for me. Check the map again. Not really sure. Fair enough. I should probably try and get a little bit more altitude. Anti-air means I can't really... Oh, there we go. Now we'll go fast forward. And now on another fast forward, I'm closing in on it. It's another train. Again, if I don't hit it in the first run, I'm just gonna head straight ahead. I want to try to get to that marshalling yard at Angers. However you pronounce that, I don't speak French. Let's try and climb. Yeah, this time, unfortunately, the locomotive is unharmed. But I don't really care too much. Angers is far down south over there, isn't it? Oh, I don't know what happened there. I suddenly started diving. I'd rather climb. And I'm wondering. Oh, the ground target is still listed as Cherbourg, which is pointless. I'm way past Cherbourg. Crap. I'll just try and level out more or less at about 2,500 feet. And then we'll go fast forward for a while. Where are we now? Much further south. Maybe I'm wasting fuel actually. Stood on the external fuel tanks. I'm not going that fast, to be honest. So I'll just nose up slightly. Okay, that means I'm losing speed. And nothing here. And my fuel gauge. Yeah, this is going to be a long flight. Really. I am just adamant that I'm going to get to Angers and attack that blasted thing down there. Okay, maybe going slightly too far right. Where's my fuel gauge on this thing? I know my fuel gauge is in the Typhoon, but sorry. Still slightly climbing. I want to try and level out without... I'm not quite leveling out, but that's just hard to do apparently. So... I'm not really sure where my fuel gauge is. I'll just fly and see what happens. Oh, there it is. Bottom right, fuel. It's dropping sort of slowly as I'm fast forwarding the flight. I still look like I'm going slightly too far to the right, so I'll correct a little bit more. Stop climbing. Actually, I haven't quite stopped climbing. I am climbing still. We're getting closer now, and I think perhaps I'm going slightly, actually, correct slightly to the right. That should be just about good. fast forward some more. Yeah, gone too far left now. So I'll correct a little bit. Looks like we just crossed some kind of road or something. Oh, that road probably leads to Angers, doesn't it? Where did that road go? There, I do believe that road is going to take me to Angers. What is that thing I see in black over there, I wonder? That is either an airfield, it might be an airfield, or it's that marshalling yard. I think it's the marshalling yard, actually. Don't have any bombs. Oh, straight. Oh my gosh. I got a little complacent here. Is there enemy fighters over here? They look like they're coming for us, so better rev up, get as much speed as we can on what's left of our fuel tanks. Oh, it looks like there's a bunch of fighters, some off to the right there as well. There might be bombers. Yep. More fighters coming in. I should probably switch to internal fuel tanks. But I want to use up what I've got in these if I can. That wasn't really the enemy I wanted to really focus on, to be quite honest. Oh, there's too many of them. Gonna have to fix on one, even though it gives me tunnel vision. If not, I'm just never going to be able to get a firing solution. Oh, keep missing. It's not good. That was just to check that I still have the guns. They're not jammed or anything. Oh, crap. I overshot. Fortunately, he was too incompetent to capitalize. Somebody else is shooting at me now. I think probably somebody behind me. I should have switched to this view. I think that last single round there, either my wingman took him out or that one round I fired took him out. So there's another guy over here. If I even survive this firefight, I won't have any ammo left, I think. To really attack that marshalling yard with. I thought that was a perfect shot. He's got his gear out now, either because he's damaged or... Yep. That did him, but I'm very low on ammo now. There's more of them? Yeah, crap. this is the problem with flying wing command difficulty. Well, part of the problem is also because that I don't really have a lot of help. But I got him, and I saved. I think actually that was my help. My wingman was the other guy there. I saved him. That guy was definitely on his tail. There's one left, and I'm out of ammo. Oh, nearly out of ammo. Coming towards me. I think he's turning right. But now he's coming toward me. I was able to evade him for a second there, and I'm not gonna fire my rounds until I have a clear shot now. I have way too little ammo. I think he's the last guy though. I hope so. That was not a good shot. I need to get closer. Can't afford to waste the ammo now. Rolling out of my attacks. I don't want to open up until I can get a good firing solution. Probably end up overshooting him instead, but so I'll retract the idea that didn't have much help. I do have my wingman with me apparently, but he's still not doing an awful lot. Coming in for another attack. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Looks like a Lamston though. I just can't afford to waste what little ammo I've got left. Oh, you'd think that one would be good for something. Oh gosh. This was a really botched attack. And they actually got to turn towards me, but he overshot before I could take the... Oh gosh! Oh, that was very nearly... He very nearly rammed me there. He's coming in for another... Same thing. Is he out of ammo too? Because he... I'm worried, really worried that this is going to end up in a collision more than anything. If only my wingman could step in and... Okay. Maybe this would be my chance. Did he actually get me there? I think he got me there. Or actually, it's possible I actually rammed him. So I'll end the mission. Good show. We heard that you bagged a handful. Yeah, I did that. Did do that. But at least 3. 1 train and 2 Focke-Wulfs and 1 maybe 109. Okay. Well, I never got to actually hit the that marshalling yard, but nonetheless, I'll count that a more or less successful dogfighting mission. Even though I think I rammed him actually. I think that was how that panned out in the end. He did get behind me there with like 1 millisecond. I didn't hear any rounds firing, so I think I simply crashed him. He ripped my airplane's controls or something. So we get back magically, and oh, construction noise near my apartment is starting again. So I guess that's it for today. And I'll hope you'll join me for another episode of Let's Play Overlord. But until then, guys,